Hi travelers, Tara here. Sorry, was drinking some water. This is going to be a general reading for the fire triad. So this will cover the signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for about the next couple of weeks out. I already have the individual monthlies for each sign already over on the website. In order to gain access to those does require a membership. I have three options. 30 days for $7. Then I have two recurring memberships, 6 months for $28, and then yearly access for $50. If you don't like after 30 days what I have to offer on the site, then you don't have to renew. But you get two free birth charts. One that is traditional, you create yourself. The other one is personalized that I create with the asteroids. I have ebooks, I have articles, I have couple of other video galleries there. I will be bringing you horoscopes. I will be offering you the astrological readings with the charts. You can get a paper version, and then if you want to book a phone consultation, we can do that. So one will be for the traditional with just the regular planets, and then the other one will be for the asteroids. That's 34 points in your chart. So I think I've added a couple, so I think I might have 36 points now. That will be coming, and then I will be offering you a new Akashic Records reading. I have a metaphysical gallery there that explains what the Akashic Records are and the etheric cord cutting and how I approach those. So I will be bringing you a new Akashic Records product as well called Reading the Future. If you're interested in a tarot card reading, I offer two products. One is a reading by phone, and the other one is a private video reading. The private video readings are cool because you get to download those and keep those so you can view them as many times as you like. If you're interested in either of those readings, when you get to my website for the phone reading, when you get to tarot readings, hover your mouse over that. A secondary menu will pop out, and at the very top is something that says important information on booking. Please read that before you book or pay me for a phone reading, because it'll explain everything that you need to know about getting a phone reading with me. It is a two-step process, so please make sure that you either fill out the booking form first and then submit the payment, or submit the payment and then fill out the booking form. For the video reading, everything is self-explanatory there, but again, it's a two-step process. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to tell you guys? No. So what we're going to, I don't think there is. So what we're going to do now is I've got some new articles coming out. There should be one today. I don't even remember what it's about. I've posted a transit watch. So if you got your charts, take a look at that. If you have a challenge going on in your life, look at the factors that I've posted. See what sign and what degree, what number it's at. If you have something that matches it, come over to the transit watch post. Post that information. I have Asclepius at 30 Libra. I don't know, at 29 Libra. If that's posted, then put it up there and then tell me what your challenge is, and I can kind of give you an idea of how that may play out for you or what it could actually mean. If you don't have your charts, get over to the website and join up with the membership. We're going to be using the Fantastical Creatures Tarot. I really like these a lot. I will be giving you an intuitive reading first, and then I'm going to actually read to you the meanings of the cards. That may pull in more information for you. So this will apply whether you are same-sex, heterosexual, male or female, work or romance or family or just life in general. Being general, the messages will not resonate with everyone. That does require a personal reading. Or like I said, you can go over and look at your individual on the website. So I have the La Vida Sibilis here. Oh, for clarification, we will close the reading out with the Angel Answer and a Heart Oracle Tarot. Is there anything else? No, I don't think so. I have already posted or will be posting the water and earth triads. So once everything's, up, if you're dealing with someone of a different sign, then, you can view these if you like. I've been kind of busy. And I'm still working on that stinking syllabus for the tarot classes. I don't know if I'm going to get that done by the end of this month. I thought I was, but I'm not sure. On the 23rd or the 26th, Mercury goes into shadow retrograde, and it will happen, I think, all the way through to the big major eclipse we have on August 21st. So I think I just may kind of lay low and work behind the scenes, bring you guys articles and things like that, and then after that passes through, be ready to load up. I've already got the module up, but I haven't loaded anything up and taken it live yet. So you get ebooks there that you can read to help you understand your charts. I know a lot of you have been disappointed that I got rid of the Facebook group, but really it was just like taking up my time. Not allowing me to do what I want to do or need to do in the direction I'm trying to go in. Now, I pre-shuffle these cards and the Queen of Wands has shown up. 5 of Wands. So there's some kind of change going on here for you, or maybe some conflict. 7 of Wands. That is putting you, giving you pause. This is, the 7s always represent some type of internal conflict. This is brought about through some kind of external, something beyond your control. That's what the 5s represent. Here's a 10 of Pentacles. Now, here's a Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, you know, and even if you are a male, you could be a male nurse, and that is why the 2 queens are showing up. Or you could be a male fire sign and you're dealing with 2 different women, another fire sign and perhaps an earth sign individual. It could play out anyway. That's why personal readings come in handy. The 10 of Swords. You know, this card has shown up in in the past 2 readings. A 9 of Cups, an 8 of Swords, and a 3 of Pentacles. Well, the earth sign people, not the earth sign, the water sign people had this same configuration of cards here. 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords, but in the center was the King of Pentacles. So these readings may be related to each other. Isn't that interesting? You know, and sometimes the cards are really funny. They, sometimes elements will show up when they're speaking about different things in your chart. Not necessarily that you're dealing with that kind of person or not. What's underneath the deck? Here is the 4 of Wands. So I have 2 10s right in the center. So there's a definite, I think for some of you, change, an ending coming about, perhaps surrounding your work and or your finances. Okay, because we have this Queen of Pentacles. And sometimes you will have 2 different cards show up to show 2 different aspects of one person. But again, like I said, it could also be 2 different people. For some of you, this could be some kind of partnership that you're going into with an earth sign female, or someone who is quite abundant, sort of like whatever they touch, you know, turns to gold. Here's a 3 of Pentacles, and that's why I say this could be like some kind of partnership coming up, or a partnership issue, business issue in some way. You know, it's so funny because for some of you, I'm looking at this, and this 7 of Wands, this figure is riding through the sky on a horse. Here's this, she lands, and it's like all of a sudden the person has all of the answers to your problems, okay? I think for some of you fire signs, you have been struggling with some kind of either work change, creativity change. This could even be sometimes like a self-image kind of a thing. But it's something that has changed from the outside. And it's kind of put you in a place where you're not exactly sure where you are going. Everybody at the top row is faced this way. So past, present, future, interplay of the cards. Now I can see perhaps for some of you fire sign individuals, you have been at a place where perhaps maybe finances have been good for you and work has been good for you. And you have, maybe some of you have been spending time with family members, and that has, in a sense, given you a new level of stability, okay? Physically, you know, the coins are not just always about finances. It represents the physical plane. So this could be feeling supported and buoyed, knowing that people really have your back here. We have a Nine of Cups. And again, some of you may have, after putting in a lot of hard work and effort, you have finally attained a place or position that you've been longing for, hoping for, wishing for. This, to me, the Nine of Cups represents a wish and a manifestation that has come about. This is in the past, though. So for some of you, this may have already occurred. For others of you, this will be coming up. Maybe some of you are in it right now. It is this row in the center here that kind of, because here's a Queen of Pentacles. The two tens represent changes, and we see that some kind of change has come in. Fives are a disruptive influence, and they can speak to hassles and obstacles and delays, but these are really beyond your control. With this Eight of Swords, that's an odd combination. This is Kali Ma, you know, and I don't have one single major arcana. So what this tells me is that whatever is going on, it is something that you can kind of get a handle on. What you're supposed to do, I don't know. Because here we have Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups. The Kali Ma. Kali Ma is, look at that. It looks like those 10 swords are going everywhere, right? But she really has control over those. And what do swords represent? They represent thoughts, perceptions, beliefs, and ideas, communication. And it's almost as if for a moment you've been thrown off course. And being thrown off course, even though you were thrown off course, something came in for you. Perhaps that, you know, this could even be that you've been doing something dirty to somebody and it has backfired on you. So what you may have wished for someone else has actually happened to you. But it's almost here, this future vertical column, like whatever this Seven of Wands is representing here, it's, again, there's this Ten of Swords. But it ends up becoming some type of, I don't know, partnership or a beginning of something. Let me go to the book, and maybe this will make sense if I read it to you, because I'm kind of thrown off. You know, I could sit here and try to bullshit you and tell you, okay, yeah, I know exactly. I don't know what this means. Because we go from the Nine of Cups to the Eight of Swords to the Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords is the card of feeling sorry for yourself, of feeling trapped in circumstances that you can't, but those are thoughts. It's not true. So I don't understand the Nine of Cups with the Eight of Swords. I don't understand the Ten of Swords with the Nine of Cups. It makes no sense to me. Now, a lot of times, those of you who have been with me for a while will hear me say, I don't understand what the hell it is. I have learned that I don't need to understand what the story is, but I'm always stumped when this occurs, because if I can't understand what I'm looking at, I don't feel that I can explain it to you in a way that makes any sense. Although some of you may know exactly what this means, right? I don't know. The overall energy is the Four of Wands here. Let's just go to the book, because I'm at a kind of at a loss for what the cards are trying to tell me. It's this combination of cards. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Here's the Queen of Wands. It says this is a good time to take action on financial or business plans, and involvement in social events brightens your life. Maybe that's what this Queen of Pentacles, maybe you meet somebody who kind of grounds that fire energy for you and says, hey, it's not so bad. Tentative partnership here. Five of Wands. An unforeseen obstacle or opposition suddenly appears in your path. Malicious gossip could cause you harm. New competition threatens your relationship or career. Well, maybe that's why she sits in the center. This could play anyway, right? The Seven of Wands. You are now in a strong position to carry your dreams and desires to success. You have faced adversity and won. Maybe that's what that's telling me. Here is this thing. Let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. Something's not right here, though. It's just not right. I'm going to be honest with you. Something just doesn't look right here. The Ten of Pentacles. Success and prosperity are at hand. Quality time with your family will assure them of a secure future. Whatever you begin or straighten out now will last for years. Queen of Pentacles. This says, spend wisely. You will gain personal and financial security only after a hard struggle. This card may symbolize a woman who manages money well, and is a good advisor. That's why that Three of Pentacles has shown up. But there looks like there's some hidden animosity here about something. Ten of Swords. This card symbolizes a major disaster that will occur unless changes are made. Make a clean break with the past. Don't leave any loose ends behind. Isn't that weird? We're going to pull cards on this because this is not making any sense to me. The Nine of Cups. This wish card fulfills all your deepest wishes and desires. There is success, triumph, and everything you hope for. That's why the Eight of Swords doesn't make any sense to me. You have control of a tricky situation now, but could quickly lose control. Discretion and diplomacy are needed. You may feel unable to leave an unpleasant situation. But the Three of Pentacles is just really, it's just the oddest reading. Opportunities will soon come for you to learn new skills. This could be about some kind of competition or rival that you have with somebody at work, or someone else who does the same thing that you do. And in one respect, it looks, for all intents and purposes, that you've been very, very successful at what you have done and been doing. But for whatever reason, you've been thrown off. And I don't know if this Queen of Pentacles is the reason why. It just, I really don't know. Here's the Four of Wands. We're going to go to the Sibilas on this to see what it says. The overall energy is the Four of Wands. It says, a well-earned, restful pause in your life is near. A new love or business success is possible. A time for celebration of success. Wow. I'm going to pull 3 cards on the 5 and the 7 of Wands. This could be about professional jealousy and rivalry. This is odd. 2, 3. There's 3 wands, 3 pentacles, 2 swords. Oh wait, there's 4 pentacles, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. No, 3 pentacles, 2 swords, and 1 cup. You know, this could be you focusing on somebody else's success instead of giving yourself credit, you know, where credit is due for what you have accomplished in the past. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to, if things have been slow or whatever the case may be, this could be an opportunity for you, like it says, to gain new skills. So maybe what you need to do is to, this could be going back to school. It could be learning to do something different or reinvesting your money in a different way. It could be going for CEUs or, you know, something. You know, I don't know. All right, let's pull cards on this 5 and 7 of Wands to see what the cards are trying to tell us. It's an odd reading. You know, and we have lots of transits going on. The major one is Uranus and Aries. And Uranus is going to be in Aries, oh God, I think in 2020. I'm not exactly sure. It changes signs to Taurus. So there could be a lot of unexpected upheaval and change, particularly like if you are an Aries sun, because that's right on your house of self. So this is about your reputation, how people view you, how you present yourself, the way that you look. Is the outside as important as the inside? How you speak to people or with people or about people. Is it impulsive, ugly, Mars energy? Are you trying to fight in conflict? It's about aggression and war. So sudden changes coming up. That's why having your chart is very important. You can look at things. Well, it looks like whatever this is, it stems from the loss of a loved one in a relationship. Isn't that weird? There's the Donna Maritata. There is the Lamante, male lover. Here is the Vedaval. This is the man tied to his past. So whatever all of this that you've accomplished has kind of been thrown into question because of the breakup of a relationship. That's really what I'm getting here. I want to look at the 10 of Swords here. In other words, if you've been having issues with someone else, that person, in one regard, the card is saying that person, you've been treating that person like it's an enemy, but that person really isn't an enemy. There's a lot you can learn from that person. But there's something else going on here. Ah. Well. Isn't this funny? Some kind of unforeseen, what did that say? Some kind of unforeseen event. Let me look at this again. It symbolizes a major disaster that will occur unless changes are made. Make a clean break with the past and don't leave any loose ends behind. This could be, because now if you see, we have the Lamante and we have a male and the Lamante female. Whomever's going to take the male or female in the role. And what we have is some kind of, I don't know, depression or something that went wrong, went completely sideways. Here we have the Lamante female, and then here we have the letter. And the letter just simply speaks to some kind of news arriving, but whatever it's saying, maybe this is the news of somebody saying goodbye, or knowing that you're gonna, this is the end, there's no more communication with the person. It's quite strange because attached to this Queen of Pentacles, maybe this is you lost a lover and a friend at the same time. Doesn't make any sense. Because now it's over here at the Nine of Pentacles. See, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, sorry, the Nine of Cups. Let's look at this Eight of Swords here. Or maybe this is, you found out that the person that you were like, you didn't like, or you've been jealous of, or that you've been in conflict with or argument with, maybe they themselves now have received some information. Maybe they themselves have gone through some kind of breakup, but now you've heard from them. They're saying, well, look, we're getting back together. I don't know. God, I hope somebody out there understands this, because it's not making any sense to me. Or maybe a recovery of some sort. Sometimes this, I've seen the Ten of Swords with the Amalato to mean it's a recovery for someone. They're at the end of that cycle. Well, the Eight of Swords, the Doctore, and the Morte. It's almost like the cards are saying that the Morte, a complete separation from a situation. Whatever help was there to be offered, that no longer exists, because someone else is moving on. Look, that would be a Three of Wands. I always liken this to a Three of Wands, to a Three of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Wow, I don't even know what to tell you guys, fire sign. Eight of Swords. You have control of a tricky situation, but could quickly lose control. Discretion and diplomacy are needed. And you may feel unable to leave an unpleasant situation. You know, I don't know. I'm just not telling the truth. It is this Queen of Pentacles in the center. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly pull cards to see who this Queen of Pentacles is. This could be a rival. It is a rival that I'm picking up. It's a rival of some sort. It's a rivalry. But the funny thing is I don't think this Queen of Pentacles really gives it shit. Excuse my language. I think she's busy doing her own thing. You see, even though it may look like she doesn't have control over her thoughts, she does. And she's deciding this is the dual energy of death and love, right? So death is a separation, but sometimes that separation has to come, and it's an act of love, so to speak, and vice versa. I don't know if that made any sense, but I think you kind of know where I'm going with that. At least I hope you do. Because I feel like now I ain't making no damn sense. Hold on. I didn't read you the Four of Wands either. Oh, I did. Look, here's the sacerdote, the single man. The messaggere. News from far away. Speranza, that the person's been hoping for. Remember I said it's like there's some kind of jealousy that this person has received news, and maybe you've been waiting on news and you haven't gotten it yet. This is weird. It reads like a jealousy issue, which would be odd because with the cards, you have a lot to be grateful and thankful for. And maybe this is about focusing on your own needs instead of focusing on what somebody else is doing. Okay, Four of Cups. Yeah, a well-earned, restful pause in your life is near. A new love or business success is possible. I mean, look, you can spend your time worried about what somebody else is doing, or you can take that and focus it on what it is you should be doing. So, I don't know about that. That's just an odd reading. I hope some of you understand that. I don't know if it means that maybe you get news that there's that the person who left is now joining forces with someone else. It could be anything. Wow. Please, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Lots of Mercury going on there. Those messages coming through. Formulate one question. Perhaps the angel answer cards will help you. Jesus, I hope you give me some clarity because I don't know what the hell was going on in that reading. Really, I don't. It's not funny, but I'm like, what the hell? Sometimes the cards are like that. They just tell this weird story that I can't sometimes make heads or tails of. And I'm reading for so many people, so you know, it could be speaking. Part of it could be about some Aries, the other part could be about some Sagittarius. What do I know? I can only give you what I pick up. It says in the near future. Well, now, that's two angels together. I don't know if they're male or female, both female. I couldn't tell you. But those, it tells me that there is some help and healing on the way, regardless of the situation and what's happening right now. I just think this is a pretty crazy time, particularly having, and depending on where your sun falls in the sign of Aries, you could have Uranus conjunct your sun right now. And sometimes what will happen is that will be a vivid illumination of something about yourself. Okay? It could just be, or it could be suddenly, all of a sudden, your reputation, you've been working long and hard, and finally you get the recognition that you deserve. Okay? It could play out in many, many different ways. This could be all of a sudden you decide you want to go get bariatric surgery and drop 200 pounds. It could be all of a sudden you decide you want to go blonde instead of being platinum. I mean, instead of being a brunette. It could be anything, really. You know, it's going to depend on the rest of the factors in your chart and what you have going on in your life and who you're dealing with or how. But Uranus can also be a sudden loss of reputation as well. Uranus is an all or nothing kind of planet. Well, there's the Empress card. All right. So it can't be that bad. It may seem that way, but it's not. In the near future, what you are asking about will occur very soon, so you won't have to wait much longer. Stay optimistic and continue upon your current path. Be open to receiving. And that could be the problem, you know. You're stuck in an energy and you can't seem to get yourself out of it. When instead of trying to figure out how to get yourself out of it, just be patient and be open to whatever comes. Here, the Nurture card. Cherish, nourish, blossom, abundance, nature, and creativity. The Nurture card reminds you to tend the garden, your own damn garden. Relationships must be nourished in order to thrive. Count the abundant blessings of the relationships you have. Remember I was talking about that vertical column? It's like you got a lot to be thankful for. Find ways to let other people know that you care for them and appreciate them. Good relationships can be taken to new levels of happiness, and faltering relationships can be revived with loving care and attention. Equally, be sure to tend your relationship with yourself. Nurture your soul by giving yourself the grace to be who you really are and love yourself for it. Take a few moments every day to connect with the divine. Nurture your mind by engaging in activities that stimulate and engage. Use your creativity in some way every day. Everyone has the ability to be creative, whether you paint, write, cook, sew, sing, or dance. The bottom line is live. Take care of your body by maintaining your good health or by making it healthy. Relax in a bubble bath, enjoy a good cup of tea, or take a long walk. Connecting with nature will soothe and nourish all aspects of yourself. Remember that nurturing yourself also raises your vibration and sends a signal of love into the universe. If you desire it, that signal will be a beacon that will bring a new and loving relationship to you. The affirmation of this card is I shower all my relationships with loving attention and watch them blossom. And if you've been focused on someone else, the cards are really saying that focus. The sooner you can learn to focus on yourself and what it is you're doing, to be grateful for all that you've accomplished, and where you are right now, that really will serve you well instead of focusing on what someone else is doing. And vice versa. If someone's been focusing ill will and attention on you, again, focus on yourself and don't give a shit what's going on with them, okay? That will completely change the vibration and the energy surrounding the situation. So I hope those messages helped, and until next time, fire signs, thank you for allowing me to read for you. You can access my website by clicking the bar here or finding the web address in the description box below the video or in the About box section. Namaste.